Dominic Currie, winner of the Guardian's YouTube competition. Have you been making films for long?
No, I've only really been making films for the last couple of years.
And how did that start?
A friend of mine, a guy called Mark Stay, told me about a film competition called 2 Days Later, which is a competition down in Margate, and you've got 48 hours to make a horror film. And he said he thought we should do it. And I said to him, is it okay if I have a go at writing and directing something? And he was great about it and said, yeah, I'll help you with the camera. I sort of made the film for the film festival because I kind of assumed it would be full of horror film nerds. So I packed the film with little references to things like little bits, a little sort of homage to sort of German expressionism and the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and M. What I learnt is that nobody actually spotted any of these references. They just thought it was funny because it was a film that had a puppet dog in it.
I suppose I first had the idea of the competition because I enjoy watching YouTube. But I found that a lot of the content was obviously nostalgic. Were you a kind of regular user of YouTube in the last few years? Yeah,
and that was kind of what interested me in the text, that when you spoke about using YouTube to look up old videos, old music videos and old TV programmes, I thought that was quite an interesting... That immediately made me think of the concept of time.
Yeah.
And that sort of led me to think about H.G. Wells and the Time Machine.
Because in your piece that you enter for the competition, you kind of mashed up the time machine with little elements of my story.
I think what interested me was that you had to do a video response. So I wanted to make all the responses as honest as possible. So yeah, I just looked at your text and took out various random words or phrases that were interesting to me. And just came up with very honest responses to them. I didn't try to overthink them too much.
Can you remember what those key words were in the text that appealed to you?
There were so many of them. It's things like the electro clash made me think of Kraftwerk, so I thought, well, I'll do a Kraftwerk type song. I wanna be a surfer tonight. Electro clash. I wanna be a surfer tonight. Electro clash. Don't wanna be a trainer or a sports bag or a laptop. I wanna be a surfer tonight.
How much of your time did it take up?
The trouble is, I'm one of these people that once I start working on something, I just keep going. I don't stop. I couldn't sort of do it on one day and take a break and come back to it.
Yeah.
So altogether, it might have taken me sort of 4 or 5 days, sort of working fairly constantly.
I put on pace, night followed day like the flapping of a black wing. An eddying murmur filled my ears, and a strange, dumb confusedness descended on my mind.
Who was the first person to look at it?
Well, once you stick it up on YouTube, you don't know.
And did you get responses from people on YouTube?
Yeah, a few friends. But what's nice about the competition is that the filmmakers who actually entered the competition have been emailing one another. And I've already made a contact from the this is actually someone who didn't quite make it into the shortlist, but is a filmmaker, and he asked me whether I was interested in trying to write a short script for him. So we're talking about developing
that. There's a kind of blind date aspect to this competition. I'm Cilla Black. You're going to have a meeting with Channel 4.
Yeah.
Something that lots of aspiring writers, directors, actors would kill for. And hopefully they're going to provide you with a nice structure to mentor you over the next stage of your career. So keep us in touch with what you're up to. I'm sure Guardian readers and online viewers will want to spot the name Dominic Currie in the future on TV credits, film credits, hopefully.
Oh yeah, all over.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.